Hello there, and welcome back to the Ottomans. Currently we are, well, not really doing anything. We're waiting for the truce with Portugal and England here to run out, so we can attack them again. We're also trying to plot a way to attack Castille here without dragging France in, but it doesn't seem like that will be a opportunity given to us. Which will, of course, be kind of bad, because I'm pretty sure the French army will beat mine, to be perfectly honest. And I don't really want to fight the French, but we might end up in a situation where we don't have a choice, where I have to rely on mercenaries, things like that. But all in all, we should be able to hopefully beat England. We have a pretty strong England, we have a pretty strong France, and a weak Austria for one, so things are looking kind of interesting, to be perfectly honest. They definitely are. We're also going to aim at integrating both Bosnia and Serbia pretty soon. We do want to do that. But still, we are going to focus on getting rid of the colonizers, with Portugal being top priority, Castile second, and England third, with France and Britain coming in, and Aragon coming in at 4, 5, and 6. And of course, the Irish miners of Scotland is also kind of important to get rid of, but not that important, to be perfectly frank. But I will be looking to attack Castile without dragging in the entire coalition, which is actually pretty damn big right now. If France wasn't in it, I might just have decided to go for a coalition war once I've taken care of Portugal, but I don't think I'll be given that opportunity. So for now, we'll be waiting for the truces to finish. We'll probably most likely end up attacking Crimea to get ourselves a motorway more or less up to Muscowy to cut them off from colonizing eastward. So there's a lot of things here that more or less hangs in the balance. We'll just have to wait until the truces end, and then we'll see what we'll do. The Janissaries. The Ottoman army was traditionally mainly composed of cavalry. In the mid-14th century, Orhan I and later his son Murad I introduced the Janissaries. Formed from prisoners of war and slaves, the Janissaries went on to become an elite standing infantry, regularly paid and highly disciplined. So we can continue building them up, which gives us some pretty neat bonuses here. Discipline plus 2.5, infantry combat ability plus 5%, and manpower recovery speed plus 2.5. Lose 25 military power, I can live with that. I'll probably get some nasty events later due to that, but for the time being, having that will definitely give us an edge against the French and also Castile. Everyone will really end up tangling with here. As I said, I kind of want to attack Brittany, but I'm pretty sure that Castile would become war leader. So I'm a little bit unsure how to handle this. But we'll wait to see what we get. Crimea shouldn't be that tough enough to crack, to be perfectly honest. They are allied with Hawkiee and Hawkiee. Hawkiee we can basically just annex right from the get-go, I think. So in this case, we'll probably declare war on these guys instead. And I am actually tempted to do that right now. It's 2 years until the truce runs out, more or less. And all we really need to do is transport one mercenary army over there, and then we can declare war. So all in all, that works out to my advantage here. So we're going to transport one of the mercenary armies back home. We're most likely going to fetch the other one, though. And those Portuguese patriots are nowhere to be found. But anyways, as I was saying here, we'll probably go for Hawkiee. We'll make a road through Crimea. And all in all, that will probably give us, as I said, the advantage we're looking for. Now this is a little bit annoying. I think I'll have to steal my general, and we'll lose a little bit of manpower. But we are at... oh, I thought we were full, but we're not really at full, we're almost at full. Anyways, it's fine. We should be able to beat those rebels. So as I said, we'll be going for a war. The 7,000 men here should be more than enough to siege most of the land once the Second England War, more or less, is closing in. So we'll see how that turns out. For now, however, we'll still focus on being able to convert most of our land, although I could potentially focus a little bit more on tech right now. So that is basically how things are standing. And with this, we are going to declare war on Hawkiee. We're just going to go for the annexation. We do have a mission on them, I believe, and I believe I still have, I still have claims on their entire land, and of course also a core. So it would be a lot easier to make this work due to that. So hopefully my mercenaries can beat their regular army, standing army. I would presume they can, and yes, they easily beat them more or less without any problems at all. So we're going to siege Hawkiee first. Again, as I said, we're going to leave Crimea as a little bit of a, I guess, waiting point. I'm a little bit unsure if we actually want to fight them ourselves. We do have quite a bit of land, and no guy actually joined in anyways, but it should be fine. I might have to wait with my England war for about a year, but I'm pretty sure I can win this. So we'll just play it safe and slowly but surely make our way over to the warring area. Hopefully here the Bosnian and well, Serbian troops will join my army, but it seems to be doubtful at this stage. But I'll allow the sieging of Aragon to finish, and then we'll go after Crimea. Aragon has been well, completely sieged, and apparently I may actually not make a separate peace with them, which means that everything will become quite costly no matter how we look at it. I lost 33 prestige due to the event that allows you to choose between executing a bailiff or not. It's pretty harsh. Either take 33 prestige loss or the loss of a stability point, which neither is good. It seems like my enemy here is in a kind of a pickle with Lithuania attacking them as well. That is good. I think I want to attack here though. Can I get the Bosnians to help me out? No, but I did get the Lithuanians to help me out, so I guess that is a positive. We're going to hunt down their army and then siege everything here, and hopefully I will have enough war score to make the well corridor up to Muscowy. We'll see how it plays out. I'm pretty sure I can make something work here, but kind of a gamble at this stage, to be perfectly honest. Naples have left the military coalition against us. That is at least some good news. If just France would leave, then I would be psychic. France has left the military coalition against us, so things are actually looking pretty good in terms of a potential coalition war. Venice, Wallachia, Castille, Aragon, and Portugal. Portugal, if I can attack England now, vassalize Portugal, then I think I'll actually go ahead and use coalition as an excuse, more or less, to do a lot of other things. But as you can see, the war against Crimea is as good as over, to be perfectly honest here. It's just a matter of sieging left, and that means I can most likely just leave that to my vassals. Most likely. Hopefully. Potentially. Again, most likely. So I will probably leave things as they are on that school. But I will siege everything that I'm currently in the process of sieging, and then we'll make peace. We'll start the integration of both Serbia and also Bosnia. And then we'll declare war on England. So I do have the plan more or less ready. We'll just get everything that we need back to station, more or less. We'll see how it goes. Genoa made peace with Crimea for, well, basically some provinces there. And also, as I said, with the current provinces here, I think I might have to up my piety levels again, because as you can see, I can't actually convert these provinces, and I would like to be able to keep that up as high as possible. So in this case, they make for a good case. We'll keep piety high in order to make sure that we can actually, as I said, convert the counties that we hold. And I'm also very tempted here to go for upgrade to my diplomacy tech department, but I need diplomatic power to make peaces. Or make peace in this case. We just need to siege Zaporizhia and Crimea. And I think we're also going to start fabricating claims on Genoa for these three provinces right here. But we'll wait until we're done with the situation in the west, more or less. We are more or less ready to, as I said, attack Portugal as soon as peace has been made. Unfortunately here I won't be getting too many provinces because, as you can see, 102 to take that one. So we'll get very close but not quite there. We'll see how it turns out. Crimea is ready to make peace, and we'll go for the deal that I had set up. Aragon is ours, as well as 2 of the Crimean provinces. We can also, luckily enough, walk home now due to, well, the fact that we didn't take their capital. That's good. In this case, we are going to go for reduce overextension, I think, rather than anything else. Conquer the Levant is something I want to save, because we will be attacking the Mamluks, just not yet. We don't really have to now. And also, as I said, it will recall these guys and hopefully start the annexation. With Bosnia here, what I really need to do is send a bribe, and then we can start the annexation process. Also, another reason to save up my points here is, of course, so I can annex, more or less. So we'll start the process with Serbia and Bosnia, which will give me a lot more soldiers also to use, since I don't really train that many soldiers in the early game. I just more or less keep to what I get. And apparently here, this is quite good. England is at war with France. That is good for so many reasons that is actually almost scary. It could potentially allow me to take Meth if I'm lucky here. And of course, this is also scary due to the fact that the French are strong and could potentially screw me over pretty harshly. But we can't focus on that right now. We're going after Laborde, and Portugal joined in as predicted, which is good. So for now, we're going to send out these forces to occupy their colonies, because I do need to do that. I'm going to send 12,000 men down south, and I'm going to allow this army here to siege most of this. But when it comes to England, I'm a little bit unsure how I want to deal with that. If I want to land troops in their home territory, or if I want to just wait it out more or less. We'll see. I'll figure something out. But for now, as I said, plan is to land troops on the Portuguese islands and hopefully get them vassalized before they become an even bigger issue than they already are. So that's the plan. Next war, of course, is against Castille. The coalition is still, as before. Black has also left, by the way. Venice, once Venice leaves, we're basically set, because that means Castille and Aragon, which I am perfectly content with fighting. Castille has still their alliance with France, though, so attacking Aragon is probably the way to go in making this work. I'm pretty sure Aragon won't suddenly, not be walled due to Castille. That should work out fine. We're going for Alicante, fabricate a claim. So, I'm making progress. We're making moves. Making some good moves. And Portugal actually has 3 colonies now in Africa, which makes them even more scary than before. Now the big question is, are they scary enough to not allow me to vassalize them? Potentially, we'll have to win a sea. And I'll try to sneak some forces here into Meth and see if we can make a good deal with the English that will benefit me. We'll see how it goes. It could, of course, go horribly wrong here, and I lose my entire fleet. So I think we'll join up with the fighting fleet, so we have a small chance. Civil war in Pomerania, not really any of our concern, not right now at least. Munster, we could just go for annexation of Munster. That's also a potential way to solve this, but I think we need to run home. Can I run now? God damn it. There we go. Integration, Bosnia has been integrated. Good. Damn, I can't run with this navy. I think we're going to lose it. Yep, we lost our navy. So that plan went to hell. And I should probably have used mercenaries there. So I did 2 big mistakes in a row, which is kind of like me, but in this case I would have preferred not to. But I'm pretty sure that with England being in a war with France and all that, we can probably allow one mistake to happen. But I'm kind of surprised that the English fleet were, well, where it were at. Let's just say that. I did not expect it to find the English fleet outside of Ireland. I expected it to be in this area fighting the French. But not much I can do about that. English on war with... Yeah. I forgot, the French and the Castilians are allied. Got a Portuguese colony. Wow, we got a Portuguese colony at least. So I'm still waiting for that. Wow, I forgot. We are done with the annexation. I can now see what I need here. 84% war score to vassalize Portugal. That might be possible. Might just be. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I have no use for this navy. Where are my... I was about to say, where are my... Oh, Regency Council. Good. Not really. How good is that Regency Council? 2-3. Crappy. But Mahmoud is more or less ready, or very soon to be ready. So that's not anything to worry about. I do not like the fact that war exhaustion and everything here is screwing me over to this extent. And we have to sacrifice even more stability points here to get that up. We're going to march this army, I think, up into this one. And things are not going as planned. Let's just say that. But I think now what? Wait, what? So I can't move these guys because they're not. They don't actually count as if they're out of my provinces. They basically aren't apparently, but that's an issue for another day. I think what we're actually going to do is start training some cannons to our armies, and 10,000 should do for the first army. I'm a little bit unsure if I can actually salvage this one. I probably can next time I declare war. We'll just have to wait and see. Also with Portugal here, we'll just have to allow the sieges to continue, and then we'll see what we'll do afterwards. For now, however, we'll allow the war to rage, and we'll see if we get the result we're after. There we go, Mahmud is now the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. 433 will be very useful. Murad 344 is the new heir, so we don't have a horrible heir either, which is actually kind of surprising. We are almost done with the Portuguese here. I'm pretty sure once we siege this island, we can more or less make peace with what we want, which of course is a good thing. And I'm also pretty sure that I will actually go straight ahead here and declare war on Aragon, because the simple reason that when I declare war on them, Provence, Portugal, Mantua, and Venice, that's really it. I can most likely take the 4 or 5 provinces that I want from Castille during this war, and I am pretty sure that Castille won't suddenly become war leader. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure. So hopefully here we can make that work to our advantage. I just want my transport fleet here to be ready and well back before I do any rash moves. So we'll consider what we'll do next time. I'll probably go for war against Aragon. Worst case scenario, I get Castille and France on my neck as well. Then we'll probably just go for winning a couple of quick battles, give them money, some other concessions, and just get quickly out of it. I'm a little bit unsure. But we'll wait and see. At least England is also war with France and Castille at this moment, so I could potentially benefit from that. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.